ICT. And again, ICT, you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff on Twitter, on YouTube, talking about what an ICT is. But ICT, honestly, is price action from a institutional perspective. That's honestly what it is how do we know what the market makers are going to do, right? A lot of people think that support and resistance, and this is why there's levels to trading. There's levels to technical analysis. Yes, we've talked about the 9 EMA and 21 EMA. 9 EMA, 21 EMA is honestly still a very premature level of technical analysis. Is not not institutional. 9 EMA and 21 EMA is not going to tell you what the big institutions are doing. Trust me, I can guarantee you that. Support and resistance is something that people talk about a lot. Support and resistance when it comes to price action is liquidity, right? You got to think about this. The market has to have enough liquidity to move. The market needs to have money. And that money, they take it from where? From us, the retail traders. We are the ones that are getting stopped out almost every single day. Why? Because they know where you're at. They know exactly what are the levels that you're looking at. And because you had that opportunity, right, and you're able to understand that, you know, that this level is a point of interest, they're going to go ahead and go to that level, and they're going to induce you, right? They're going to try to induce you that the market is heading that direction, and they're going to go ahead, put it that direction, take your stop outs, take your money, and then go the other direction. And I'm going to show you exactly how that actually looks like. And I'm going to show you what I do when it comes to NQ, and especially here when it comes to the weekly time frame. So if we go here, right? If we go here, right now, what can we clearly tell? We can clearly tell that this area right here of 16,062 is a critical point of interest, right? Price came right to it, and we definitely had a critical rejection right there, right? If I point to these other wicks, most people think that these wicks are support and resistance. We've been able to teach it in that way, but again, from an institutional perspective, this is just liquidity. Price, the market makers are bringing price back up, trying to induce people, right, that price is going to continue back up. And what do? They hit your stop loss, and what do? They bring price right back down. So inducement is part of the market. Liquidity is the core to the market, right? So knowing exactly what are the key levels of point of interest is critical for you to know that. How many of you have gone through this? Where, for example, you see price is moving like this, higher high, higher low, right? Higher high, higher low. And then we know that this is the previous higher high, right? So we know that this area right here, let's say, for example, this level right here of 15731 was the last higher high. If price breaks 15731, it means what? We are doing a break of structure, meaning that price is continuing in that direction. What market makers typically do is that because they know that all the retail traders are looking at that level of 15731, they're going to induce you thinking that price is going to go up. And what do? They sweep out liquidity and they bring it right back down. So what has happened here? And again, this is a model. This model right here happens every—
Wait, Chris, don't delete it yet. Don't delete it yet. I saw you about to delete it. Sorry to interrupt you. But the thing that Chris is showing is actually very crucial, as you see the exact same price movement when you do line graphs. This is why it's also important to change your graphs from regular bars, because the bars have the wicks, which is exactly what Chris was talking about. And please horn in on this example, because this is excellent right here.
Yeah, this is a model that happens every day. And again, I'm good. We're going to dissect this to a level that hopefully it truly makes a lot of sense. And I'm going to start from just simple market structure, right? So for example, if we're able to notate, right? One thing that I really want everybody to do is get comfortable to notating your charts. Have a clean chart and be able to notate exactly what's happening when it comes to price, right? So here we are able to understand what? We're able to understand that right here, at this moment that we had this break of this higher high, this is simply what? A break of structure, right? BOS. BOS is what people call it, or people in the market call it. From break of structure means that we're just continuing to the upside. The market is following up, right? The market is still moving towards the upside, right? Price goes up, it makes a new higher high. And matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put, aside from just the market structure terms, I'm also going to put the swing points, because I really want everybody to understand how, again, it's just price action. We care about price action. We don't care about anything else, right? So here we go. Higher high. What comes after higher high? We have a higher low, right? Price needs to be able to retrace back. Higher low. What do we have one more time? Another higher high. Here at the top, we have right here, what? Another higher low, my fault. Another higher low. All right, let's put it right here, right? Price breaks one more time, fails, right? Fails to make another higher low, and what happens here? Can someone tell me, this right here, this color, I'm gonna put this color purple. At this given moment right here, can someone tell me, is that a break of structure or is that a change of character? Drop it into the chat. If you think it is a break of structure, drop a 1. If you think it is a change of character or a market structure shift, please drop a 2. I want everybody to please be engaged. I see the 2s, which I love it. So what is price trying to tell us? What is the market trying to tell us? Now we're seeing that sellers are sellers, or if not the market makers, they want to go ahead and change the direction of price. So right now, this right here, we call it a chalk, right? So many of you have seen this, right? And please do not get confused when you see MSS. MSS, it is the exact same thing as a change of character. MSS stands for market structure shift, right? And we have that, and we have this exact same example right at this level of 15612.